Hello guys, this is Gozaddy. I am aspiring to be your favorite YouTuber. So here I am in the city of Chongqing. Yeah, if you've been watching my videos, you know that I've been here for a couple of days. I think it's now going to 2 weeks. Though in between I left to Chengdu city, but I returned. I returned because I have a lot to do in Chongqing. Okay, so it's morning here, Saturday morning here, and I want to have like a little conversation about my conclusions, my personal opinion about the city of Chongqing. Sorry. So here in Chongqing, we have a lot of people who come in and go. It's a tourist city, so the transportation in and out of this city is a busy one. The traffic is busy by rail, by road, and by air. So for today, I want us to have a little conversation about my own personal conclusions, my what I think about the city. So according to my opinion, the best time to visit Chongqing city is not on national holidays. I don't advise you to visit Chongqing city on Chinese national holidays. On Chinese national holidays, the crowd is crazy. The crowd is so much that in many of these tourist attractions, you will not find a spot to stand from. I am telling you the truth. So the crowd is so much that for people like me, it's no more fun. So you should not visit Chongqing on national holidays. Okay, so you should check your calendar for Chinese national holidays and don't try to come here on national holidays. That's the most important thing. Another point about national holidays is that on national holidays and weekends, the hotel prices tend to go up. Sometimes they go high up, so high that it sounds crazy. For example, I checked into a place on a Thursday for about $50, right? And then the next day, the fare increased above 100%, and that was not bad. I paid again, okay? But then, as the weekend came by, it went as high as 300%. But then on national holidays, it could go as high as 1,000%. That's Chongqing city for you. So this is something to pay attention to. You have to pay attention to the national holidays. If it's national holidays, I advise you don't come. You wait until normal times, when there are not much tourists. There are always tourists here. There are a lot of tourists. A lot of them are local tourists. So the best time to come here is normal time. You'll still find the crowd you want. If you want crowd, if you want to see people, you'll still find them. But it's not going to be crazy crowded. Okay, so I'm here going to a very important place in Chongqing. So now for the hotel part of when to visit, I advise you do not come here during national holidays, because on national holidays the hotels are crazy expensive. The prices go so high that you get shocked. Yes, I've experienced it firsthand. That's why I'm saying it. You could check into a hotel on the usual period, normal times, no ceremonies, you check in for $50. But then when it is national holiday, the same hotel rooms for $50, you can't get them for $300. So that's how crazy high it goes, especially when these are hotels located around the JFM Bay area, where you have most of the tourist attractions. Most tourists in this city go to JFM Bay districts. So you have to be careful not to book your travel to Chongqing when it is national holidays. Other times you still have a lot of people. China has a lot of people around, and most of the tourists who come here are local tourists, people from around China, right? So other times you still feel it. If you like the crowd, you still enjoy the crowd. But then I advise you not to come during national holidays. It's crazy crowded then. I don't enjoy that much crowd. Maybe you want to experience it. Depends on where you're coming from and what your preferences are. But then I feel like not many people will enjoy that much crowd. Yeah, so I advise you, don't come here on national holidays. Weekends, the hotels also go crazy high on weekends, but not as crazy as it gets during national holidays. So that's the point about when to visit. Another point that is important is the weather. The weather here is usually foggy. There is not a lot of sunshine in Chongqing. So depends on your preferences about weather. If you come here during the summer period, it's gonna be sunny, very sunny as you can't get in some part of the west. And then it's hot as 42 degrees and maybe higher sometimes. Yeah, but generally the weather here is good. It rains a lot in Chongqing, but not like you're not going to be drenched. The rains, as I've experienced so far, they don't drench you. They're not serious. For people who come from tropic, areas in the world. Yeah, so but generally the weather is good and it's fun. It's fun, the weather is fun because it's not so hot. It lets you walk about and do your stuff. Okay, so the next one. Okay, so I want to show you guys what Chinese breakfast look like these days. Hello?
要一个流沙包，然后再要一个牛肉包，还要
Okay, so they have the steamed buns and a lot of stuff you can drink. Those stuff you can drink are like smoothies made from different stuff, soy milk, and also there's one they call Babao Zhou. Babao Zhou is like different grains blended together. They blend multiple grains. I think 8 of them. Babao means 8 different grains blended together to get that drink. It's basically smoothies. You put these grains and blend them, and they don't filter them. It's not filtered, so that's what you drink. It's very nutritious. I love them. I love having them until they started making them in cans. These days they are manufactured in factories. I don't like super processed food. So, and then I checked on most of the products. the shelf life is up to 180 days. So when you have products, if you have products that with such long shelf life, it rings all the alarm bells in my head. So I'm not a fan of the packaged ones. I still enjoy the hinterlands of China, where you can get no.
So I was interrupted by my friend, whom I'm supposed to make a video with this morning. We were actually going to the marriage market in Chongqing city, where they have like a matchmaking exercise every weekend. And that's one of the interesting places in Chongqing city you can visit if you come to this city as a foreigner. But we made a very interesting video there. I would like you guys to also watch the video. The link is up here. You can click on it and you'll see the video we made that day. It's very interesting. Also, the topography of this place, it's called the Renmin Gongyuan or Renmin Park. The topography is very interesting, and I think it's some place you would like to visit, even if you're not interested in witnessing the marriage market or the matchmaking event there. You can go and enjoy the scenery. Another important aspect is that these places where you see on the screen, most of them have no good wheelchair access or stroller access. So if you have little kids on a stroller, or if you are wheelchair bound, then you have to plan better. Most of these places you have to climb stairs, and there are no other ways unless by stairs. Chongqing is a city on a hill, and then a lot of places you have to either climb downstairs or climb upstairs. For example, you can look at this intersection here. You can only cross over by the stairs. No other way to cross over except by the stairs. And we'll have a second one too.
Safety plan. You cannot walk onto the road. You must climb to change lanes. If you're going right, you must climb up and turn right. Whichever direction you're connected to it by this roundabout. But that's a lot of work. A lot of work climbing these stairs. Of course, you can run on the stairs. You can run up and down. But the problem in this city I found is, even though it is a hilly city, it's full of hills and mountains, still there are not much provisions for disabled. No disabled access. Like this staircase, there are none for disabled. If you have a trolley or a wheelchair, you can't move around here. It's not easy to move around here with a trolley or a wheelchair in this city. So that's the problem.
And the last thing I would like to tell all of you is that Chongqing city is beautiful, period. Thank you for watching, and stay around, subscribe, and you're gonna be seeing more interesting videos.